first step, I'm going to fold my paper in half. I'm going to draw a snowman on one half. I'm just going to make a circle for the head and a bigger circle for the body. Then I'm going to draw sort of stick or branches for arms. I'm going to think about accessories, like maybe I'm going to make a hat off to the side. I want to make this as a collage, so I'm going to draw those as separate elements, color them, and then I'm going to cut them out separate later so that I can attach them in slightly different positions. After I've drawn and colored it, as I said, I'm going to cut it out. I'm going to start by cutting around the perimeter of my snowman. I'm going to cut out just those two circles. I want to leave those two pieces stuck together. I'm not going to cut to separate those. But the stick arms, the hat, I'm going to cut those out separately so that I can attach those accessories on their own. Now, after I've cut them out, and with some of those complex shapes, it can be better to cut a bubble around it first if you're having difficulty cutting it. But I'm going to glue those stick arms onto my snowman's body. I might make also a carrot for a nose to stick on later on. So I'm just drawing a triangle and coloring it orange and then cutting out that carrot nose shape. The next thing I'm going to do is use the other half of my paper. I'm going to cut that into 4 rectangular strips. Some people find it easier if you first fold so that you can like fold it in half and then in half again, so it's divided into 4 segments so that you can cut along the creases as a guide. Some people just freehand it, and some people will draw it out first. What I'm going to do is stack those 4 rectangle sheets on top of each other, and I'm going to fold about 1 inch away from the edge on both sides. Those folds are going to be my glue tabs. So what I'm going to do is put glue on each of those tabs and stick them on to make like strips that go across the belly, so it's almost like it's arcing up. And then the last one, which is going to go vertically, I'm going to put 3 black dots, almost for like those buttons down the snowman's center. Now, my snowman doesn't have a face quite yet, and what better face than mine to put on there? So I'm going to get a picture with this gorgeous face, cut it out, and glue it onto my snowman in a way that's not at all creepy, but trust me, it will be genuinely cute when it's a child's face on there. And then glue the hat and the carrot nose on top. For a final step, I want to make a loop so that it can stick onto a tree. I'm going to take a piece of scrap paper, cut it into a rectangle. I colored it so it will match the hat, and I'm just gluing the ends together so it makes a loop and gluing that to the back of the cap. And there is my snowman ornament.